Brexit, so it's such a common subject nowadays. Everyone's talking about it, it's in the news, and it's triggering people's emotions in a huge way. But this is a really good thing if you know how to look at it. So Adam, what do you think about Brexit?
Well, regardless of what I think about Brexit, whether you are pro-Brexit, you want to leave Europe completely, or whether you want to stay, is going to bring up deep emotions. But actually, none of those emotions are really about Brexit. It's simply showing you what's really going on deep inside you. And really what we're talking about here is suppressed anger or suppressed emotions that haven't been dealt with in the past. Perhaps when you were a child growing up where it wasn't safe to express those emotions, or maybe even more recently with your boss at work where you can't get that angry about things that upset you. And if you don't know how to deal with your emotions in the present moment, you have no choice really other than to either let them come out and explode at some point, as it often seems to do with Brexit. It's a great opportunity for people to release their emotions.
Brexit gives you an amazing opportunity to do this, and it's not just Brexit, it's all situations in your life. It's perhaps your boss, it's perhaps your closest partner, it's perhaps your best friend. When they act in ways that you don't want, you want something else to happen, and all of a sudden you get frustrated, you get annoyed. These are opportunities for you to let go of those feelings.
Yeah, I mean, football and sport are also incredible ways to do that. And that's why you see such sort of anger on the terraces. You see people getting so angry, screaming abuse at the ref and opposition players. And you see such an outburst of emotions when the success happens. And when we lose at penalties, and you see grown men standing there crying. It's like that's for a lot of people is the only way that they actually can let those emotions out.
So with Brexit, you can see this happening throughout the UK. It's everyone's experiencing these hugely charged emotions, and the first thing that happens is that they're projecting those emotions towards other people, towards the
Remainers or the Brexiteers.
Yeah, and they're not able to fully process the emotions because they're not taking responsibility for them. But this is just what happens. This is completely natural. But what we want to say is, if you can stay with those feelings and not direct them at someone and just stay in their energy and not think about it, then eventually that feeling will die. And when it dies, you're free from the charge, and then you can thank the gift of Brexit.
Yeah, and look, ultimately it's going to thank the gift of Brexit. Ultimately, it's going to leave you feeling lighter. It's going to have brought up all those suppressed emotions, but they're coming up anyway. But just most people don't know what to do with them. So by clearing them, by letting go of them, you are ultimately going to feel lighter. You're going to improve your health. And look, if you don't deal with some of the suppressed emotions, especially anger or fear, it can often lead to health conditions, health consequences later on in life.
So rather than that scenario, stay with your feelings around any situation that that happens in your life experience, and allow those feelings to dissolve, and you'll be free from their limitations.
So that was a short video about how to cope with Brexit.